While women traditionally tend to wear bras, even in modern times, there are always going to be occasions when they're better off without them. Whether for comfort reasons, sex appeal, or to obey the laws of the space, there have been numerous times where Hollywood actresses have chosen to go braless for the cameras. Join Facts First as we explore actresses who went braless for the cameras. Jean Harlow. Before there was Marilyn Monroe, there was Jean Harlow. Jean was upfront about her sex appeal, and one of the ways she chose to express her femininity was to never wear a bra. The actress famously flaunted her breasts in Golden Age Hollywood classics like Hell's Angels, produced by Howard Hughes. Sadly, like many other sex symbols, Jean Harlow died well before her time. She died at 26 after suffering from kidney failure. Her final film, Saratoga, was released posthumously and became the biggest hit of 1937. Jayne Mansfield. Jayne Mansfield was one of Jean Harlow's many successors in terms of sex symbols. Like Jean before her, Jayne often opted out of wearing a bra. The most notorious instance was from a photo taken at a party in Beverly Hills. The photo features a shocked Sophia Loren's candid reaction when she notices Jayne isn't wearing a bra. And it's since become so famous, people ask Sophia to autograph it to this day. For her part, Sophia refuses it because she finds the memory repulsive and out of respect for the since-deceased Golden Age actress. Bette Davis. Bette Davis was another sex symbol of Hollywood's golden age, and also famously opted out of wearing a bra. However, Bette claimed her reasoning was not to increase her sex appeal, but because she held the belief that wearing a bra caused women to develop breast cancer. Ironically, Bette eventually died from that disease, though she lived a long and fulfilling life of 81 years. Farrah Fawcett. Farrah Fawcett was one of the stars of Charlie's Angels, created by legendary producer Aaron Spelling. After her time on the series, Farrah came forward with the unsurprising revelation that neither she nor her main co-stars wore bras during the filming of the series, which the actress believed is part of why the show became so popular. Besides Farrah Fawcett, actresses Jaclyn Smith and Kate Jackson played the other two angels, and both appeared braless throughout the majority of their time. The tradition of angels being braless did not carry over into the franchise's more recent film reboots. Clara Bow. Clara Bow is another Hollywood icon who turned in a memorable braless performance. She can be seen without a bra in the 1932 feature Call Her Savage. Her career trajectory was on a downward slope at the time, and she figured she'd take advantage of her dwindling star status to turn in a performance that shocked the public. In addition to the film's risque thematic material, Clara's braless performance caused a bit of controversy in the days when there was no rating system for films. Carrie Fisher. Carrie Fisher rose to sex symbol status thanks to 1977's Star Wars, as well as its two 1980s sequels. While Carrie's swimsuit-clad appearance in Return of the Jedi might be what most fans first think of when they think of Princess Leia, the actress's braless appearance in the first film is just as iconic. Carrie is seen wearing a white dress without a bra throughout much of the film, though gaffer tape was used on her nipples to prevent chafing. One might have assumed Carrie opted out of wearing a bra in Star Wars because she wanted to be sure she was going to pop off the screen, but the decision actually came from George Lucas, and not for the reason you'd expect. According to Carrie Fisher, George Lucas told her on the set of Star Wars she wasn't allowed to wear a bra because it wasn't feasible for women to wear bras in space. The director claimed that wearing a bra in space would cause a woman's breasts to become suffocated due to their skin expanding from decreased atmospheric pressure. Carrie reluctantly complied with the director's strange request, though many have since called George's logic for the decision into question. Despite his insistence, Carrie was allowed to wear bras in the two sequels to Star Wars. Both of these were directed by someone other than George Lucas, so perhaps the directors simply made the executive decision that Carrie's comfort was more important than obeying the series creators' established space laws. Although audiences were denied seeing Carrie braless in a white dress again after Star Wars, her aforementioned swimsuit-clad appearance in the film's second sequel was just as appealing and didn't require the actress to wear gaffer tape to prevent chafing. Hey, if you're enjoying this video so far, be sure to give it a like and subscribe to Facts First for more, and stick around for more braless actresses. Maureen McCormick. Maureen McCormick rose to fame playing Marcia Brady on The Brady Bunch. While one might not traditionally think of Marcia Brady as being braless, there were several episodes towards the latter half of The Brady Bunch's production run that featured Maureen without a bra. This was in an effort to spite the show's producers. As the show progressed, many of the child stars on the series began experiencing feelings of restlessness with both their squeaky clean public personas and the generally innocent nature of the show that had made them stars. Most of the child stars acted out out in one way or another, whether by experimenting with substance abuse or by showing up on set without a bra. Maureen came up with a plan to show up on set without a bra after suggesting some more mature storylines to the show's producer and being turned down. The producers didn't want to listen to her ideas, so she decided to take matters into her own hands. She talked fellow actress Eve Plumb into opting out of bras with her. Though the two actresses were rumored to have often feuded with each other on set, they apparently got along well enough to organize this coup together. Sadly, they ended up being caught by a member of the show's creative staff, after which the producers would personally check that the two girls were wearing bras from that moment forward. Still, they managed to film several episodes before being caught. After the Brady Bunch ended in 1974, McCormick continued resenting the childish image that the show had imposed on her, but she and her fellow child stars have since come to terms with the show and have embraced its legacy. Maureen recently reunited with her fellow former on-screen siblings for A Very Brady Renovation, which was a reality miniseries depicting the renovation of the original Brady house. Jennifer Aniston. Jennifer Aniston is a more modern Hollywood starlet who's chosen to eschew wearing a bra throughout most of her career. While the actress claims that she can take or leave the undergarment and does wear one occasionally, a great number of her performances have featured her lacking one. Jennifer's tendency to leave her bra behind dates back to the actress's burgeoning days on the hit 90s show Friends. The braless Jennifer Aniston quickly made an impression on audiences, both thanks to her girl-next-door charm and her lack of bra. The actress has kept up this habit throughout her career and has even spoken up about it a few times. She's an outspoken advocate of the Free the Nipple movement, which is what it sounds like. It's a campaign that aims to decrease social stigma when it comes to women opting out of wearing a bra. Though Jennifer's insistence on only wearing a bra when she wants to has caught the ire of fans and contemporaries, the actress is carrying on the torch of many golden age actresses of the past. Jennifer remains unfazed by the public's judgment, saying people should do as they please and not worry about their appearances. Now it's time to hear from you. Did you know George Lucas refused to let Carrie Fisher wear a bra on the set of Star Wars? Let us know in the comments section below. And before you go, make sure you give this video a like and subscribe to FactsVerse if you haven't already. Click the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest content.